Oh! Times like this, I'll rue doing this. I think rue it. What does rue mean, Nathan? I'm not quite sure anymore. Right, my name is Nathan. It is Recovery Month, and I am speaking to you every single day for the entire month of September, each day representing a year in which I used substances or drank or both in an attempt for me to claw back those years in some sort of cathartic exercise for me and for you, hopefully. So that's what we're doing. Each day represents a year. You're right, mate. Tired. Right, so what year is it? It's a belter, actually. It's an absolute belter. It's 2012. Bit of a party year, this, wasn't it? Do you remember? Everyone went a bit Brit crazy. Brilliant to be British! Woohoo! And indeed it is, and was. It was then and it is now, if you believe in flags and all that. Dividing up of land, putting little colours on them. That's mine, that's yours. A bit Jolish. Nathan, don't get too deep. It's too early. It is, trust me. Right, we have got, it was the Diamond Jubilee. Her Madge. 60 years, Diamond Jubilee. I actually wrote, I've got Diamond Jubilee. Oh, your history catches up with you, Monsieur Nathan. We had the Olympics. I think I mentioned previously I like the Olympics. Like warm and cosy and, you know, lovely about the Olympics. What Lance Armstrong's involvement in those Olympics was. Should have looked into that, shouldn't I? Damn it. We'll pick up with that tomorrow. Hurricane Sandy. Hurricanes coming and going. Hurricane Sandy. East Coast of the USA. That hit, unfortunately and tragically, did kill 200 people. Barack Obama, back when there was some semblance of normality, some feeling that an entire country hadn't taken lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. I think I pronounced that correctly. Never touched it. So he got re-elected. Lovely. What a wonderful feeling that was. I didn't mention this previously, when he was first elected. How wonderful. I remember seeing a very, very moving documentary of the impact, and there was just this one old African American woman who was just so, the tears and the joy running down her face at that, you know, after all that there was a black president of the United States. How bloody marvellous. It joys me now to think about it. And you remember Trump. Don't go down there, mate. Everyone's doing it. It's very passé. We had the end of the Mayan calendar, which was meant to denote the end of the world. Everyone was convinced it was, when this Mayan calendar ended, that was it, the end of the world. Another batch of people saying it's going to be the end of the world. We're arrogant, aren't we, as a species sometimes, as if the Earth, our mother, you know, don't let me go down this road again. Mother Earth, the thing that we come out of and are part of and are, somehow that the end of the world is going to be us. End of us, maybe. End of the world, no. Like dust, well, dust across the surface. Do best to remember that. In the sort of 2012 now, we're getting into sort of, you know, within a stone's throw of the actual time that it is now. I feel all befuddled. I'm having jet lag when that day comes around. Got the likes of Rihanna and Adele and Bruno Mars, all these characters that are coming out of the woodwork that we associate with now. So we are fast approaching present day. Blimey, there's a thought. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Keep telling myself that. Right, bit of an unusual one. What's happened today, Nathan? I don't bloody know yet, do I? Because it hasn't happened. This is beginning of Friday, and I've no idea what's going to occur. So you So usually I would reflect on the end of the day, wouldn't I? Now we're gonna spin it round. I thought, well, what the hell am I going to do if I've got nothing to reflect on? What am I going to blather on about? Well, previously I have blathered on, have I not, about the pointlessness. Oh, the old laptop again. The pointlessness, not pointlessness. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. The I can't think of another way to put it. The slightly pointless thing of planning for the future, because anything, the infinite permutations and different ways life can go. There is a view that choice is an illusion. There are so many different things that can happen that choice is just a thing that humans have come to give them some sort of comfort in a complete lunacy of the universe, and that anything can happen. I'm sure you'll have your own views on that. Say, Nathan, you're babbling again. Of course I am. Of course I'm babbling. But that's, that's kind of my view. I like to be, in this stage of my life, in this new version of me, I'm very sort of loose. I'm trying to be like a reed in the wind, as I've said before, and be quite open to the fact that actually there can be huge amounts of change in your life, and you've got to be like a cat, still waiting to react and not making any move in either direction, just ready to go any time. So I thought, well, how can I approach this and somehow this subject matter, somehow shoehorn it in to this day 22. Well, what I've done is I've made a series of predictions. This all comes from I haven't mentioned Amanda recently because I've not been down that neck of the woods, because I'm doing this course thing that I've been doing this week for the previous 3 days. And she said to me, Amanda, who was in a group, and she was talking about people getting stressed and anxious, and she said what you should do is write all your worries on a little bit of paper, or different bits of paper, and put them in a shoebox. And then put the shoebox away, and in 2 weeks get the shoebox out and see which of those worries you actually needed to worry about, which of them came true. So I thought I've kind of done a microcosmic version of that, because there's not really a lot I've got to worry about today. But we're going to make a series of predictions, and we're going to check in on the Saturday. I'm going to see which of them actually came true. Now what, more preparation, mate, more. I know, endless scripts you must be writing for this. I know, it's the effort, isn't it? It's the sheer effort. So I've made a couple of predictions. Make sure, just have a look at my phone, make sure this hasn't already happened. No, it hasn't. I've got Spider and or Oates to send a text first thing in the morning, displaying some sort of positive thing for the day. They're feeling really good, they're glad to be alive. I'm hanging more of my hat on Oates with this one, because he can go uber positive in the morning, which is lovely. So I'm going Spider Oates to send an uber positive message first thing in the morning, because that hasn't happened yet. So that's my first one. I will successfully upload this video because I've got to finish talking rubbish to you and get it uploaded and sent off, so it can be beeped out. Don't blind us with science, Dave. Not too much technical talk. You get the idea. So number 3 I've got here. Number 3. It will be raining slightly early in the morning. It is early. It's not going yet. But so it's going to rain at some point. We'll give it to 11. We'll say it was going to rain before 11. So I've got another one here, number 4. So as we know, I'm going to be on the chain gang today, working with the crew. It's slightly more sedate today. We usually get a more sedate group on the Fridays. More, your hippies, sort of just who've obviously ended up in this situation for certain reasons, but they are nonetheless. So I've got Rio and Doris will be on the crew with me this morning. Oh, they are good old Rio. Anyone who looks, the way I'm made. anyone who looks at you, and I have mentioned this before, who says, do you realise, Nathan, you're a part of the earth? Not only are you a part of the earth, you are the earth. In fact, you're the earth's awareness of itself. Anyone who uses that within the first couple of days of meeting me, big tick in the box. I'll be talking to you more, son. So I hope he's about today. He you know when someone just lightens. Some people don't lighten your day. They can have the opposite effect. That's just the way humans work. Unfortunately, you can't like or get on with everyone. World doesn't work like that. But he's one of those people that lightens the day. I like talking to him. He's very easy to be around. Don't bang on, mate. Sounds like a bit of a bromance. Anyway, but lovely Rio. Oh, Rio. Hopefully he'll be there today. And Doris. But I've also put here another little thing that there will be 3 other people join the group today that I have not met before. Now, this is just a total prediction that's not met before. The thought of 3 new people makes me feel not anxious, but a little bit apprehensive. You never know what you're going to get with this in this neck of the woods. It could be anyone, you know. It's not all happy, joy, glamour and glitz. You know, I know I've made it out that I've enjoyed it, and I have, but obviously you do get the occasional character that you may be a little wary of. That's the nature of the beast, of this unpaid but involuntary work. So I've got 3 other people who are going to join the crew that we haven't met. So there's going to be 6 of us all told. We'll see how that pans out. I'm a little bit worried about that. Let's see if that happens or doesn't. And we will be what I've got here. We'll be helping out at a church. So we're going to be helping out at a church. That's my prediction. We was told we was going to be helping out at someone's private house. I think my prediction is they're going to chuck that idea out because the 2 supervisors were a bit dubious about it before. So I think they're very persuasive men. They've been doing the job a long time. I think they're going to talk their boss around into making us go and help out at church. I'll keep it to church. We'll keep it nice and specific. That's prediction number 5. Prediction number 6. The old folks are going to come round tonight. My parents. God love my parents. I'm a lucky man. I've said this before. They are wonderful. I love them dearly. I make no apologies for that at all. Just adorable, wonderful people. I couldn't say the word wonderful enough. There's not enough wonderfuls in the world. I love them dearly. You know, we spoke about all things before. You know, the guilt I feel about what I put them through as well. But they have just been terrific, above and beyond. Unconditional love. It's a crazy thing, isn't it? It is a crazy thing. Don't go too serious, not this time. But my parents will get stuck in traffic and be late. So they're due around to see me tonight after I finish all the shenanigans. And I've put they are going to be late, they're going to be stuck in traffic. Friday night, you know, they've got to go down a particularly busy motorway. I think that's a safe bet. Stuck in traffic, be late. We'll be sitting here twiddling our thumbs. See if that happens. Remember to keep this pad, Nath. You'll be lost tomorrow. And I've got here, obviously my dad. I can convince my other half the sheer spirit, the essence, the very essence of glamour that is. Early enough, come up. I might not got any points for that one. That is my other half. I can convince her to have a pizza, and this will probably follow on from a conversation that I'll have with my father, who will somehow, as I've said before, romanticise he's obsessed with pizzas at the moment, romanticise this pizza, this image, this amazing image that we had before. What's going to go on? Come after me, people. What's going to go on that pizza? Matzo balls. And I reckon he's going to convince me to have something like that. I'm going to stick to pizza. He might throw me a swerve ball and start talking about something else. Convince me to eat something else, but I'm going to stick to pizza. I will get convinced by my father that that's a good idea, and I will in turn then use every ounce of sales skills that I've gathered over the past God knows how many millennia to sell that idea to my fiance. Let's see if she bites. She can be quite stony faced if she wants to be. No. and I've got the last one. I'm going to be so knackered by the end of all this that I will fall asleep on the sofa halfway through proceedings of whatever we're watching. Quite into the old Netflix things at the moment. As I said, the Marvel scenario. I'll be a comic book geek. I make no apologies for that. I love all that, and it's great to engage with the boyhood imagination of yesteryear, and what better way to do it than watching some superheroes run around on TV. No apologies for that. That's what I'll be watching, but I predict I will fall asleep halfway through. So that's my attempt to make some sort of point about the pointlessness of worrying endlessly about stuff that you don't know for sure is going to happen. I will make a move now and crack on with my day. I'll check back in with you tomorrow, and we will see if any of that has actually come true or what did happen. And also, it might be an extended version. It might not be, but it might be an extended version. So I've also got to then catch up with what happened on that exact day. So it might be a double bill. I won't bore you to tears though, don't worry. You say that every day, Dave. I'll probably fall asleep halfway through this, let alone some Marvel thing on Netflix. Right, I'll let you be. I'll get cracking. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love. See you later.